Yeah, just let it snow.
It's okay.
Hey, hold that mic fast.
Please now. What track we have doesn't have the you gotta go out here to understand. Go ahead.
Don't forget the other two. This is by oh shoot, I don't know. Sonny Rollins. This is by Sonny Rollins, and I was going to say that, and I thought I was wrong. So this is St. Thomas by Sonny Rollins, and we're running tonight. We'll be here 2 weeks. Next week, Joe Fafuro will be here with his trio. Every other week, we're trading around, so he'll be here the next week, then we'll be here the following week, whatever that is. I don't know what that is, sometime in July. So, yeah. So we'll see you in 2 weeks, or come next week and hear Joe and his trio. All right, here we go. Oh, you're fine. It's under ST. I'm just teasing you. I'm just teasing you. Well, while we're waiting for Mike to find the part, let's go over everything again. That we are the Calzones. I'm Lauren. This is Jeffrey sitting in. This is Aaron. Who comes all the time, so we're making him an honorary. This is George, who also is an honorary. This is Mike on the piano. This is Doug, who's sitting in tonight. This is Eric, who weighs less than his bass. He made a big point of wanting me to tell everybody who weighs less than his bass.
Yeah, just to be clear, thank you very much for coming out for hearing Lauren Rongo and the Calzones, my wonderful mother, who's a wonderful flutist. And I just want to remind you, please do not forget to tip your bartenders, waiters, and waitresses, and have a wonderful night.
And remember, the food here is great, so come often. All right, here we go. You want to come in?
Michael, did you find it? One, two, three, four.
We usually have it down by the riverside, and that big fella you just see coming here is one of the greatest jazz guitarists in the state of Michigan. That's Rich Small, and we went down last night and heard him play at the Soggy Bottom.
The Soggy Bottom.
Soggy Bottom in Flint, and it was one of the greatest nights of our life. Adam and I had a wonderful, wonderful time down there with all these wonderful players. Oh, and this wonderful blues guitar came in, and he was a singer. Oh, it was just great. So he's coming back in here, and he's going to play with us on down by the riverside. So we're waiting a minute for him to get in here because he's worth hearing.
All right, well, interlude you. Slow blues at the time.